All right, here we go.
Hi everybody, welcome. I am going to share this. So, this is take two for Shrila and I. We are super silly, and we went live and we were talking to nobody. So that is why we are a couple minutes late.
But it's working now.
It's working now. So those of you who don't know, Mary Kay girls are super silly. Um, but we are here now, and thank you so much for joining us. And also, if you are here, I would like you to, tell us who invited you, where you are watching from, and also to give StreamYard permission if you haven't done so. I would like you to do that. And how you do that is right above. If you can see my finger, right above, that's how you do that. You literally click on the little tab that says StreamYard, and that is how you grant permission. And then the next thing, give a shout out to the consultant that invited you here tonight. And then, let us know if you're excited, because I know Shrila and I are excited, right? We love skincare. We love to look younger, right? Don't we all? So, that is super exciting. And then next up is our Tic Tac Toe Board. So if you have this board right here, what you want to do is every time we talk about an amazing product, I want you to write it down so you don't forget it, right? Because we're going to talk about a lot of products. And, I want you to write it down so you know which ones that you like. So when your consultant follows back up with you, you know which ones to tell her. But then when you get 3 in a row, I want you to type in the comment Tic Tac Toe. So then you will win a prize, right? Because who doesn't like prizes? And if you don't have this board, that's okay. You can just, grab a regular piece of paper, and just do tic-tac-toe that way. Or even on your phone too. You can make tic-tac-toe on your phone. So that is a great idea. And then also too, we are doing a product giveaway. So, another way to get prizes. So you will be entered into a $50 product giveaway at the end of this. What you have to do is send a picture of this tic-tac-toe board to your consultant at the end of the night. So make sure you do that. And then up next, we are going to be doing some anti-aging products as well. But before we do that, I just want to tell you a little bit about Mary Kay, a little bit about the company. We are big into going green. And, that's so important these days because, everybody, as we know more about going green, we should, take what we learn and apply it, right? And one of my favorite things that Mary Kay does is our packing peanuts. They're made from cornstarch, so they're biodegradable. And if you throw them in water, they will actually disintegrate. So it's really cool. And actually, one of my favorite things is Shrila's kids actually, I don't know if they still do it, but they used to throw it in the toilet and then watch them, disintegrate. So that I think is really fun, a fun game that they play. And then the foundation. Mary Kay has 2 foundations, right? Mary Kay was a super, super kind lady. And she had 2 foundations that were near and dear to her heart. And those were cancer research, cancers that affect women, such as breast cancer, and then domestic violence. So when you wash your face, or wear makeup with Mary Kay, not only are you supporting families like Shrila's and mine and your consultant who asked you to come on tonight, you're also supporting those causes. So we really like you to know those that you're supporting those causes, because a lot of people don't know that about Mary Kay. So we like you to really know that you're helping more than just like you to know the bigger picture. So thank you for that. And then also a quick little tidbit about me and how I came to be in Mary Kay. I've been using the product since I was 13 years old. I went to a mother-daughter facial, and back then it was in person. And I fell in love with it. At the time, the product was called Velocity, and it was an anti-aging line. Not anti-aging, excuse me, an acne line. And it was the only thing that worked for my skin. And I loved it. And then I began to use the product head to toe. And to this day, I still do, right? And then I ended up becoming a consultant so I can get my product 50% off. Because did you know in Mary Kay, you get your products for 50% off? Like, how great is that, right? And then, Mary Kay, not only are we silly ladies, like I said earlier, but we're super positive people, right? And I don't know about you, but I like to be around positive people because they make me happy, you know? And then, my business just turned into so much more. And so I just really, really love that. And then, that's a little bit about me, but you guys really didn't come here to hear about me and my story. You came here to hear about the products. So, Shrila, you want to take over?
Sure, I'm happy to. Thank you, Angela, for starting us off. So, consultants, thank you for being on. We're so appreciative of you. Make sure you're tagging your guests and getting them on. Guests, if you are on, remember to comment and participate and ask questions so that we can do our drawing at the end for all of you. So, my name is Srila Fitzpatrick. I've been in Mary Kay for 14 years, and unlike Angela, I had zero experience with Mary Kay when I first got started. I went to an event, tried the product, liked the product, and similarly to Angela, thought 50% off sounded a lot better than paying 100% for the product. So I signed up only to receive my 50% discount. And I figured if friends and family wanted to purchase, they could, so why not? They could buy it from me. I was a former high school math teacher and a volleyball coach. I was in school for my master's at the time when I joined Mary Kay. And since then, I have gotten married and I have left my full-time job. I do this full-time now for 10 years. This is my 10-year anniversary full-time in Mary Kay. And it's unbelievable because now I'm a mom of 3 kids who are 8, 5, and 3, all boys. And let me just tell you, they love driving around in a pink Cadillac. That's like something they are so proud of. So that's really, really cool. And so this has become my full-time career. And my favorite thing about it is I get to continue to do what I love, which is teach and coach and mentor people to achieve their goals and their dreams and just have something wonderful for themselves. So that's a little bit about me. If you guys have questions about Mary Kay, about the opportunity, about the company, throw them in the chat. We will definitely talk about that stuff as we go through. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to talk to you about these products, and Angela is going to demonstrate everything on her face so you can kind of see how it all works. If any of our guests have beauty packs and you have samples with you, please feel free to follow along. In fact, we would want you to do that. Follow along with us and try the products as we go through. And again, throw your questions in the chat so we can answer those for you. Consultants too, if you have questions, feel free to throw them in the chat, okay? So the set we are talking about today is our most premium anti-aging line. We've got 6 different skincare lines. This one is what I like to call Botox in a box. Why? Because it comes in this beautiful box. Look at this, right? This is our Botox in a box set. It's actually called Time-Wise Voluform Repair. It comes with a little insert as well to tell you all about the products. But we're going to go ahead, and the first thing we're going to do is wash our face. So Angela is going to pull out her foaming cleanser, and she is going to take the smallest pea size amount of that, because you guys, let me just show you. This foaming cleanser is 4 ounces, 4.5 ounces, okay? But it will last you a year easily because you need such a tiny amount. And literally you add water, you guys, and it lathers up and foams up all over the place. That's why you need so little. So a tiny, tiny amount will work. Wash your face morning and night with this. This feels like you're washing your face with a silk cloud. It is so soft. It is so creamy. It is my favorite cleanser of all the cleansers that we have, and I've tried them all. It is absolutely my favorite. So this is going to clean off dirt and oil and makeup and, you know, the day that gets stuck on your face every day, especially with summer. There's sweat, you know, from the humidity and the heat. It's going to take all of that off. Okay. And you can look at Angela's face and see the foam, like literally. She has lost many shades of complexion using this foaming cleanser. Okay. But don't worry, it's going to come right off. Okay. So when you have washed your face, of course, you can take, if you're in the shower, just use use the shower water. If you're at the sink, you can splash water on your face, but always go in an upward and outward direction. Up is young and down is old. Okay. And today we are talking about looking fab over 40. Okay. And the great thing about this is that, you know, I have been using this line for probably almost a decade. Okay. And I like to think, and you guys, you know, don't have to tell me if you think differently, but I like to think that I don't look 40. Okay. And so just keep it to yourself if you disagree. Okay. But I really believe that preventative medicine is the key, right? So if you use anti-aging from a younger age, it's going to benefit you long term. Okay. So now that Angela is clean, we're going to do a supplement. And this supplement is our fantastic facial peel. Okay. The facial peel is an exfoliant, and it is the best exfoliant that we have. And we have several, but this is the best. It is a chemical glycolic acid peel. And when people hear the word chemical, sometimes they freak out a little bit. But you guys, glycolic acid is a vegetable-based acid. All of our product is botanical. All of the ingredients are plant-derived. It's a vegetable-based acid that will actually act like a peeler. So literally, it will melt the top layers of skin away that are dead, dry, unnecessary skin cells. Okay. It physically breaks the bonds of the skin cells so that they will come off more easily. That is what I mean by it is the best exfoliator that we have. It feels like a lotion. You put it on all over your face. It's going to feel warm and tingly when you first put it on most of the time. And then after a few seconds, you don't feel it anymore. And you leave it on for 10 minutes and then you're going to wash it off. So we're not going to have Angela leave it on for the full 10 minutes, but she'll leave it on for a couple minutes so it can kind of work its magic. Okay. But here's the thing. You want to use this twice a week as an exfoliation after you've cleansed your face. Okay. And it's, again, my favorite exfoliator because yes, I like the scrubby feeling, but say, you know, I'm not in the shower. This is so easy to do. Just put it on a dry face and let it work. And then you wash it off. And if you ever forget you have it on, which is easy to do because it doesn't feel like anything, right? If you ever happen to be distracted by your children, for example, and forget that you're wearing it for 3 hours, okay? Let me just say, it's okay. Your face doesn't fall off. I am living proof of that, okay? So it's going to be a wonderful thing because all that happens in 10 minutes is your glycolic acid stops working. So it's no longer effective. Okay. So after 10 minutes, you want to remove it. Okay. So once you've taken this off, you're going to have really smooth, soft, just new, brand new, young skin on the surface. This is going to help boost collagen. This is going to help with the brightness of your skin. This is also going to help obviously with any texture issues. If you have fine lines, if you have bumps, if you have dry, flaky skin, all of that stuff is going to be coming off with any type of exfoliation. So that's going to help with all of those types of things as well. And evening out your skin tone if you have discoloration on the surface of your skin also. Okay. So Angela, what do you think? You ready to take it off? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So all right. So we're going to use a wet washcloth and again, in an upward, outward direction, you can remove this. Now, let me just say, all of these products, you guys, can be used from your face, like your hairline, all the way to your collarbone. And this skin right here, this is called the décolleté, okay? This skin ages too, and it ages at a very similar rate to your face. So in fact, you want to use anti-aging products here, okay? Because we want to take good care of our face and make it look young, right? But if you're not doing that to your neck as well, there's going to be a pretty distinct difference over time. Okay, so make sure you're taking care of this area too. You also want to go in an upward direction when you do that. All right, Angela, how do you feel?
Very good. Nice and clean.
Awesome. Awesome. So now I'm going to have Angela apply her eye cream. And the reason I'm going to have her do her eye cream next is because we are going to play with some products that we don't want to get near the eyes, and we don't want to get it mixed with products near the eyes. So the eye cream in this line is really cool. It's called the Voluform Eye Renewal Cream, the best eye cream that we have. You saw Angela show you the metal tip that is on the end of this. This is always cool. It is always cold. Okay, so what happens is you squeeze out the product through the little hole and apply it to your under eye and brow bone area. And then you use the back side of the metal tip that is rounded and massage it into your eye area. And what that's going to do is it's going to create nice, cool pressure that's gentle for your eyes, but it's going to help to depuff. If you have puffiness around the eyes, it's really going to help with that depuffing action. It's kind of like when boxers get punched in the face, they immediately put that like zinc type stuff on their eyes so that it doesn't swell up and get super puffy, right? It's kind of the same idea with this cool metal tip. Okay. All right. And it is a 360 eye cream. You can use it all around the eyes. Okay. For saggy, baggy, lines, wrinkles, all of those things. All right. So now you guys, next thing we're going to do is talk about our new addition to our anti-aging system. It's our first two products in Derma Cosmetics. Derma Cosmetics means it's the intersection of skin health and beauty at the same time. So this is a pure retinol, you guys. 0.5 retinol. That is a high percentage of retinol, okay? Strong stuff. Strong stuff. So you need to undergo what we call the retinization process when you first get this. You need to ease your skin into using this. And Angela is past the retinization process and her skin is doing great with it. So she uses it almost daily, right, Angela?
Yes. Yep.
Pretty much daily. You know, some people can't do that. Some people still can only use it maybe 3 or 4 times a week. No matter what, though, it is going to do what a retinol should do, which is help your skin turn over quickly. So it's going to constantly be getting rid of that old dead skin. It's going to be constantly having fresh new skin on the surface. It's going to help with all of the tightening and firming and producing collagen and elastin and all the things we need in our skin for it to be plump, right? That's the one part of your body you want plump, ladies, okay? Because when your skin is plump, that means you look younger and you can't see your lines and your wrinkles, right? So that is what this is all about. Okay, so just so you guys know, I'm going to interrupt myself for a second. I see someone commenting and it says Facebook user. So thank you for joining us. But if you are commenting, I think it might be Jamie's guest, you need to click the link that's at the top so that we can see your name, okay? Because when you comment, it says Facebook user. We don't know who you are. But if you click the link, then we'll be able to see your name as you comment, okay? All right, so we've got our retinol on, right? And the retinization process is an 8-week process. You start slow, you just use it like once a week. Eventually, you gradually build up to the point that your skin can handle it, like Angela's, ideally daily, okay? The second step to this is our Common Restore Facial Milk, okay? This is like a very watery substance, and it has all sorts of ingredients and antioxidants and things in there that are going to help to soothe your skin after you've used the retinol. It is normal during the retinization period to experience some redness or some dryness or some irritation just as your skin's getting used to it. This calms it all down. It hydrates, it moisturizes, it feels really, really good. You can use this whenever you want, as much as you want, 1,000,000 times a day if you want. Like this is really, really great for the skin and is a wonderful thing to put on after your retinol just to soothe everything. Okay. So this set here is called Clinical Solutions. And it is our first introduction to Derma Cosmetics, which is really fun. Okay. So now that Angela has all that stuff on, now we're going to go to our advanced lifting serum. And the lifting serum, you guys, this is like Spanx for your face, okay? So when you put this on your face, it is going to tighten. It is going to firm. It feels very soft and silky. You need just a small amount. It feels so great on your skin. I love it. I love it. And this is like that boost of anti-aging that your skin needs on a daily basis, right? So you put this on and your skin's going to feel nice and smooth, and it's going to have all that firmness and tightening action happening as you're wearing it, okay? You can use it twice a day. And then the final thing we always do is to moisturize. And we've got two moisturizers in our Time Wise Repair system. One is a day cream that has SPF 30 built into it. One is a night cream that actually has encapsulated time release retinol in it. Okay. So now you might be like, whoa, this is like a lot of retinol, right? So this retinol is pure retinol. That's all it is retinol. Okay. The retinol that's in your night cream is encapsulated. So it's in little bubbles. And when you put your night cream on, it's going to just give you little itty bitty doses of retinol, but it's not pure retinol. It's been mixed with other things. So it's not as strong on your skin. So for example, most people can use this retinol product just fine and you don't need a retinization process because of that time release. Whereas you must go through that retinization process when you add the pure retinol from the clinical solutions. Okay. That's really, really important. Okay. So let me go back and see if I have any questions. I don't think yet. Okay, guys, if you have any questions, throw them in the chat. We want to make sure we get those answered for you. So Angela, how does your skin feel?
Oh my gosh, it feels so nice. So
awesome.
Nice.
Awesome. And I just want to add one last thing before I turn it over to Angela. This may seem like a lot because we're sitting here talking about it and I'm explaining it to you and all of that. But honestly, if you are just doing the routine, it's going to take you less than a minute. It's going to take you less than a minute to do the whole thing from wash to moisturize. Okay. Even if you are using all the supplements. So I just want to point that out. A lot of people, and I know I was one of these people before Mary Kay, I was like, that is a lot of products. I don't do anything for my skin, but I'm telling you, it is not. And once you get in the routine of doing it, the results will speak for themselves. I mean, you'll be so excited. All right, cool. So I'm going to turn it over to you, Angela, to talk about one last amazing supplement.
Thank you so much. And so this next supplement, the Biocellular Mask, is awesome. So this you use 2 times a week for 20 to 30 minutes. It's a Korean beauty booster. And what it does, it lifts and firms your skin, right? And who doesn't want, their skin to be lifted and to be firmer, right? And that's what it's all about. And your skin will look more radiant. It will increase the moisture levels for up to 24 hours and just overall really make your skin look younger, brighter, and just overall healthier looking. So when you put it on, it really does look like a mask, and you have to just kind of lay there and, really get in the zone and relax. And that's what we want, right? You want to relax and have a little bit of me time. I put mine on before I go to bed and just really lay there and just listen to music and just relax. So I definitely encourage you to try this. Great product. And then up next, I want to tell you a little bit about the deals and the steals. But first, I want to thank you all for staying on and, spending your evening with us. I can't thank you enough for, taking the time out of your evening to do that. And also, I want to remind you to take a picture and send your Tic Tac Toe Board to your consultant. That's how you'll get entered into the drawing and win the $50 giveaway of products. And for the deals, what they are is if you buy the Time Wise Repair set, which Frila is holding up right now, my favorite set, it's what I use, what Frila uses. And then Jamie, who's on tonight, she uses that as well. And then if you buy one of those, buy that set, you can get another, you get a 25% off another set. The facial peel, the biocellular mask, or the clinical solutions. The facial peel is $65. The biocellular mask is $70. The clinical solutions is $120. But if you book a party tonight and buy a Time Wise Repair set with your consultant, you get 50% off your second set. So think about that, ladies. Pretty good deal. 50% off your second set. I mean, who doesn't like that? And then just to let you know, we back our products. We love our products and we back it with 100% satisfaction. So say, you bought your Time Wise set, right? And for whatever reason, you used it for, about 2 weeks or whatever. And it just wasn't for you, right? You reach out to your consultant and say, hey, it's not working. They will work with you and find a better product for you and your skin, or replace it with money back. So just know that, right? We want you to be happy with your purchase. That's the number one goal. And then, Shrila, do you want to go over the party points?
Yes. Thank you so much, Angela. Okay. So let me make sure I have those here. Okay. So no matter the reason you guys hopped on, we're so happy to have you. We're so glad you joined us. So thank you again. I want to reiterate what Angela said there. We hope you had fun. We hope you learned some things. That's always very important. And we love our customers. Okay. So if you're excited to shop, that's awesome. And I will just add that in June, many of your consultants have huge goals that they're trying to hit. June is the end of our Mary Kay year. And so we are all pushing to the finish line to hit some really big goals. So anything that you do to help out your consultant is so appreciated always, but especially in June because we're working so hard. Okay. But I want you to know that there is another option outside of purchasing from your consultant. So you probably never in a million years thought that you might want to join Mary Kay, right? I'm sure you didn't hop on here thinking that you were planning to do that. But there are 3 types of people who do join. And I want to tell you about these types of people because you know what? Maybe you're one of them. Okay. So there's the savvy shopper. The savvy shopper is someone who was like me when I first started, someone who was like Angela when she first started, right? Someone who just wants 50% off their product. They don't want to pay full price. Okay. And then the second type of person is the side hustler. The side hustler is someone who legitimately would like to supplement their income a little bit. Super part-time. Most people in Mary Kay are probably putting in 5 hours a week into their business. But I know when I was doing that, I was bringing home $500 a month. So that was pretty good. And I was pretty excited about that. Okay. So a side hustler is putting in a little bit of time and benefiting and profiting from that little bit of time, probably somewhere between $400 and $600 a month, which is awesome. And then we've got the people who are the boss babes. And the boss babes are like Angela and myself, right? It doesn't mean that you quit your job. That's not a requirement to be a boss babe. Okay. Being a boss babe simply means that you're working your business consistently at a higher level. Typically, people who put 15 hours a week into their business or more are seeing things like $1,000 a month into their bank account, and they are doing things like potentially earning a free car. Okay. So there's a lot of benefits to still what would be considered part-time work, but it's just someone who's being consistent and who's taking advantage of everything that Mary Kay has to offer. You're serious about your business. Okay. So we've got the savvy shoppers, we've got the side hustlers, and we've got the boss babes. And the craziest part I want you guys to know is that you can join Mary Kay for just $30 right now. $30, you guys. You can join this amazing community of empowering, supportive, and strong people. There are no requirements. There are no territories. There are no sales quotas. There are no obligations on your time. And that is exactly why I joined. Okay. So you can save 50% on your own products, and you can make 50% if you sell the product, if you choose to sell it. Okay. So why not you? it's just something to think about. Maybe you've never thought about it before, but if it's something that can benefit you at all in any capacity, it's worth checking out. Because I don't know about you, Angela, but I cannot take my family to a fast food restaurant for $30 anymore. People spend $30 a week on coffee, right? The last time you went to Target or Walmart, you probably bought $30 worth of stuff that you don't need. Okay, let's be real. All right. So, that's just what happens, right? So $30, yes, it can be significant, but also we're really good at wasting $30. So why not spend it on something that can potentially save you money or make you money, right? So just consider that. Okay. So the product drawing that we're going to do for our guests that are on, thank you again. Please make sure you let us know you're still here, okay? You get one entry for being on live through this entire performance, okay? So if you're still here, give me an emoji, give me a comment, let us know that you're still on, because you will get an entry into our product drawing. You get one entry if you place an order with your consultant, any size, okay? But then you get another entry for every $50 you spend. So if you spend 50, you're going to actually get two entries. You're going to get one entry for ordering and one entry for spending 50. If you spend 150, you're going to get four entries, one for ordering, one for each 50, 50, 100, 150. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. So that's what's really amazing. Jamie says my voice and my video are not in sync. Okay. Well, I don't know what to do about that. So you're just going to have to be like, your brain's going to have to be confused, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. All right. So I'm sorry about that, but I don't know. I don't know how to fix it. Okay. You get 5 entries, you guys, if you book your own beauty session with your consultant. It can be live. It can be in person. It can be virtual. I don't care. Okay. But if you book something with your consultant and you're willing to share her and some of this product with some of your family and friends, you get 5 entries. Okay. And then finally, 10 entries for joining her team. So if you're like, yes, $30 and I can get 50% off my product, maybe make some extra money, and you join her team tonight, guess what? 10 entries into the drawing. Your consultant's going to follow up with you, you guys. So thank you, guests, for being on. She's going to call you or text you or Facebook message you or something and set up a time to talk to you, hopefully, ideally on the phone. And she's going to do that before tomorrow night, around 6 p.m. Eastern. That is when it will, that is when we'll do the drawing. That's what I'm trying to say. That's when we'll do the actual raffle. Okay. And we will announce the winner after that. So please make sure you connect with your consultant tonight or tomorrow during the day, sometime before 6 p.m. Eastern time. And if you have some friends or people that you think would benefit from hearing more about these products or this opportunity, get them to watch the replay. This is going to stay up for another day or so. Get them to watch the replay and check it out. Okay. So watch this group for the announcement for our raffle winner. Consultants will report in on a Google form, which you can get from your sales director. Report in on the Google form what the results of your guests are point wise, so we can get them into the raffle. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. And we still did really good on time, even though we got started a little late. Angela, thank you so much. Any last words from you?
No, but thank you guys so much for coming on and watching. And, I hope you all end up getting the skincare and having beautiful skin.
Yes, it's awesome. All right, you guys, have a wonderful night. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.